This episode of Craze is brought to you by the following sponsor. Koshi by Luis Torres. Visit koshi.net for more.
The war begins at San Diego Comic-Con. Meet creator Samuel Rivera in Small Press SO9. Get your copy of Cosmic Wars today. You are watching Catch the Craze TV.
I'm so crazy, you so crazy, crazy. Who's the craziest? I'm so crazy, you so crazy, crazy. Who's the craziest? I'm so crazy, you so crazy.
Smidgen, you know. You did say something about working for Simon and Schuster. All right. Where do you see this? I mean, do you see yourself staying in comics, or do you see yourself branching out anywhere or expanding?
I think it's a little bit of both, because Hollywood's calling the comic artists, which is great, and with all the successful movies. So Simon & Schuster, for example, is doing their line of kids' books, digest form, to get it out there to young readers, like 8, 9, 10-year-olds. And instead of just being superheroes, they're doing more educational stuff. I like to do that. It's fun. It's interesting.
Right.
And you get to reinterpret some things based on history, which is also fun. But I see comics, movies, digital comics is a big thing that's coming out.
Right.
With the small little handheld devices, you can download comics. Like you can hold it like a book.
Yeah, like a little. Yeah.
So I see that, all the multimedia. But I think digital comics will be the big thing in the future. You know, it'll be kind of like how they're doing with the DVDs, where you can download, like movies.
Hold on. We'll continue that right away.
All of a sudden, it's like going.
I'm like,
It's like every
you made like 2 announcements yesterday. When I want to talk to you, it's like,
everything's on the 18th floor.
Yeah. Well, that's right. It is the morning. I got here yesterday about 11:30.
They're
So.
doing Jedi things. The actors are up there. Okay.
Right. Okay. What were we talking about before I start?
Future comics.
Future. Okay.
Yeah.
Digital.
Digital.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much it's going to be the digital market. Like they're going to do movies and DVDs. Like you can download them. That's going to be the new thing, where like low budget movies, and then if you want the packaging, you can order it. So it's almost like, again, downloading songs, and I believe you can order if you want to get the disc, the physical disc, or the booklet.
Yeah.
So I think with comics, you'll be able to download the books, and if you want some of the physical art, that might be another market. So you get the book, but if you want, I want the cover to go with it, they might send you the cover packaged, maybe autographed. So, but definitely digital is the way of the future. Downloading all the books.
Right. In your work, do you incorporate digital?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like even with the Young Einstein book, we did it traditional pen and ink, but with ink wash, the old style. But we scanned it in and we added effects to the ink wash, so it looks really nice. And,
Yeah.
And you can't tell, but it looks cool. There's some digital work in there.
That's cool. No, I asked that because yesterday I was accused of being old school because I still go, the old-fashioned way, pen and ink and all that and whatnot. And I was like, old school? What exactly do you mean by old school? Why? Because I don't use Photoshop and Illustrator yet, or whatever. I'm starting to incorporate it in my work as well.
It's
but
like a mixed media.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mixed media. There's an artist. Oh, I forget his name. He does digital inking. Well, Brian Boland does it. I don't know if you know that.
Everything.
It's almost all digital now,
Yeah.
and you don't find he doesn't have original art anymore.
Right.
And he found a way with the Wacom tablet to make it work really nice. The inking looks natural. There's another guy that does it brilliant, where you can't tell that he did digital inking. It looks like he took a brush and he splattered and line. It's beautiful. I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but
That's okay.
Fantastic stuff. So I believe that's going to be the way. But I still feel that you need to draw it no matter what. You got to draw. So even if you have the Wacom tablet and the computer screen, you're still going to use the stylus to draw. You're still drawing. So you need that hand skill.
You do.
And then for the young artists, they shouldn't just do all digital. Take drawing classes along with your computer class.
I find that now they're starting to do that, though. That they're starting to go all digital, though. They're not the new kids that are coming in now.
Oh yeah, soup to nuts. Yeah, I worked in a little animation department where they did pretty much a lot of the keyframes and even the in between parts of the animation on the screen. They just started sketching. And they have like the little overlays, like you would use tracing paper.
Right.
Was the overlays on the screen. So But you still need the hand skill. If the guy couldn't draw, it doesn't matter.
I agree 100%. Yesterday I saw your son was here.
Oh, yeah, my little boy Robbie. He's
Yeah.
the model for the Young Einstein book, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Because he's
awesome.
5, and when he starts at 5 years old, I couldn't find some good reference. So my boy was there, so I started taking shots, and we used him. We changed a little bit, but it's pretty much him. So he's helped me.
Hold on. Got a good question coming up. It's like just starting to get into it, and then all of a sudden this.
He's coming every about 200 minutes, right?
Yeah, we can edit all this, so you know, we got a lot of good stuff so far.
Some layers you can take out one part of the sound. Yeah, that was in a studio I worked at where they had the open door. They were doing sound effects and guys were musicians, and they just any of the background noise from the office, they just took it right out. You didn't know.
Yeah.
It was seamless.
Yeah, and Sammy's good too. So.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, I was going to ask. Yes, your son was here yesterday, and that leads me into the next question. Do you find that after having kids, that it has altered your choices a bit in what you're doing?
Oh my God, yeah, big time. Well, hobbies kind of go out the window, so I lost a lot of hobbies. Got to sell a lot of stuff on eBay, all the toy collecting. That's over with. So you got to budget your time a little more. So I get up earlier, which is good, and I get to work a little sooner.
Right.
And then I pick them up from school, which is nice. So you get a little bonding, but altering the artwork not so much as you kind of alter your free time.
Okay.
You know, instead of going out so much, you stay home a little more.
So it's not really about your subject matter, but it's more about.
Yeah, no, I mean, I never really did anything provocative, like any kind of racy material in comics. I mean, maybe Vampirella is a horror, her outfit, but other than that, no, nothing really that would alter it dramatically. It's more, just a little more tired in the day.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
I had a lot more energy 5 years ago for some reason. When he was born, sleep went out the window. No, I get to sleep now. I'm okay.
I hear you. Be on the lookout for Young Einstein, which is coming out soon, and the other project you mentioned?
Okay, the Black Terror.
Black Terror.
From Dynamite, September, October of this year. The Einstein book is called Childhood of Famous Americans, and so it says Albert Einstein.
Okay.
And that, again, coming out end of the year. That should be in bookstores, Walden Books, Barnes & Noble.
Right.
And then, so pretty much Black Terror and the Einstein book is the next two big projects.
Where can we find you online?
www.mikelilly.com. Most of my work actually is on Comic Space. So it's, www.comicspace.com/Mike Lilly.
Okay.
So you can just go to Comic Space and look up my name there.
Okay.
You see a lot of the new stuff, bulletins are there.
Right.
You know, the website's still a little under construction, so try Comic Space.
You're also on MySpace, too.
MySpace, there's a lot of bulletins there, a lot of artwork, and you get to see a lot of shots from the convention. So
Yeah,
on MySpace.
exactly.
It's a little more fun on MySpace.
Thank you so much, Mike, for talking to us. And yes. And this is it. Where I'm here once again at the Big Apple Comic Con, here at the Penn Plaza Pavilion. And we'll be seeing you probably next year, maybe even before that. And that's it. See you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Catch the craze in the house. No doubt. So check the flow, cause you know I got soul. The name is Catch the Craze, baby. So act like you know what's called Catch the Craze. Catch the Craze. The one originator, the crazy creator. Giving you a fever with my boy Dreamer Medina. Weekly all the time with the newest and the best. Independence from the north, the south, east, and west. You got the SSS and the devils that are silent. Kiss me comics, cause it ain't all about violence. Neat stuff collects and the brothers, the Dables. Crazy
Sponsoring
comics
episode of Catch the Craze.
enable the underground sounds from hip hop to rock.